Hey y'all. So I wasn't gonna do this today. Or I've been contemplating whether or not I should. And the reason why I'm gonna do this is because, you know, I feel like I don't even know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave that up to God. I've gone on Rhonda's channel, and this is before she made a video. Um, just recently. Other than that, I haven't been on YouTube really, and I definitely haven't been really listening to her. At one point, I had been listening to her, periodically. Um, but then when this thing about the Holy Spirit is a female came out, I unsubbed, I think. Or I stopped watching. Um, and, I've gone over there in the past 2 weeks, I guess. And because I feel like, and I could be completely off. This is Lashar's opinion, okay? I feel like she wants to please God. And I feel like some of the times the Lord is speaking to her. And I feel like she is probably sometimes, well, I feel like she's easily influenced by others and wants the acceptance, or I don't know if I should say the acceptance of others. And I've heard her say she may not have that confidence in herself sometimes. And I've heard her say, you guys pray on this. Please pray on everything that y'all hear on YouTube, especially nowadays. Let me know what you think. And I see that there may be a lack of confidence sometimes, or most of the time. So I've gone over and tried to understand exactly what it is that she believes. And I've also written out the gospel, not just for her sake, but for her subscribers' sake. The true gospel. The gospel that Jesus walked this earth, laid down his life, bore all of my sins, died, buried, was resurrected for each and every one of us that believed on him. After the video came out, I really just wrote it out just to maybe it would prick her heart. And not only that, not just for her, the babes and the unsaved. And she's not the only one. Okay? She's not the only one. It's many others. But after the video came out with her naming a few people that she forgave for simply trying to tell her that Jesus paid her sin debt on the cross. You don't have to work for it. This is what you're forgiving people for. Telling you that your sin debt has been paid in full and you don't have to work for it. These are regenerate minds, repentant people. They have changed their minds and have believed the gospel. Simply have told you that your sin debt has been paid. And you feel the need to forgive them. Okay, all right, whatever. And she named these people. She's like, oh, there's a few other people I know. I know that are in this bunch. I've seen this comment, this person, on her channel. Since you want to say birds that flock together, birds of a feather flock together. I've seen this person, particular couple people, that apparently believe that the Holy Spirit or the Queen of Heaven is our Heavenly Mother. If you want to talk about birds of a feather that flock together. And I've seen this couple people. My thing is, if you don't believe this, either you don't acknowledge that person, you just let them say what they gotta say, leave their comment, or you correct them and say, no. The God the Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are He. I've seen her explanation of this 2 years ago. If this is still not your belief, you don't love someone's comment. If this is not your belief, you don't love that person's comment. Either you nip it in the bud or you ignore them. I want to know, Catholicism teaches you that you have to strive to the end. And then you'll find out if you love God perfectly, if you obey God perfectly, at your death you will find out whether or not you make it straight to heaven, whether you have to go to purgatory, or whether or not you will be eternally separated from God. They also believe that Eve, after her death, because I feel like maybe they say that, and this is, you believe what you believe. That Eve, after her death, was somehow transformed into the mother, the Heavenly Mother. You guys, I have a video in my playlist called The Queen of Heaven stated in Jeremiah 44 why we should not be worshiping her and why she is not the Holy Spirit or the Queen of Wisdom or whatever they call her. I can't even think right now. It's in the video. The danger with that, I'm not sure if I hope she's denounced and renounced this false teaching, but when I see a love heart by a comment such as that, it makes me wonder. The danger in that, Satanists, I was talking to someone a few weeks ago. He's talking about how in the satanic Bible, Satan will be given a form of a goat with a breast and a penis. We all know this as Baphomet. God is not transgender. I understand I'm not even going to go there. But this is the danger of associating uh, any parts of the triune God with a female. Some of us have dreams. Yes, I understand. The Lord will use your mother in a dream to comfort you and nurture you. And you may somehow associate that as the Holy Spirit. I understand people, I don't even know how to put that. Stay off of that. I understand that. But the Holy Spirit is not a she. And I should say representative of a nurturer and a comforter. It may show up in your dream as your mother. The Holy Spirit, a nurturer and a comforter. The Lord may use your mother, but the Holy Spirit is not a female. He. I just had to nip this myself in the bud in my own comment section. So this makes me wonder. It seems to be a mix of different doctrines that Rhonda believes. Even this latest dream that she put out, with her believing that the guy, the little boy of the Ancient of Days, believing that he is a liar. I feel like the Lord is telling her, as soon as I heard it, I feel like the Lord is telling her that you're not believing in him. And you're calling him a liar. This is what you're doing when you separate eternal salvation, eternal security from Jesus. You're making him out to be a liar. You cannot. It's a different Jesus. I'm concerned, not just for her, but for her subs. She's not the only one. I guess Melissa is her friend. I've seen Melissa leave people who are asking for prayer, or those who do believe that all of their sins have been forgiven, past, present, and future, or people who've had questions be ignored. You never know who these people are. This may be their last cry for help, and they get ignored because they don't have, they're too good to speak to them, or they don't know the answers to give them to the questions that they give them, that they ask. If we're not saved once, how many times do we need to be saved? Are we still sacrificing bulls and goats? No, I'm concerned. And this is the only reason why. I try to keep my voice down. Who is she, Rhonda? Is she the Queen of Heaven? Is she wisdom? Is she... I can't even say it. Y'all, please do not let... And I'm bringing this up because, she's telling people that she's, we're judging her, that we're teaching a false doctrine, but privately or privily, she is teaching a damnable heresy and believing it. I don't know, y'all. Y'all pray for her. I don't know if anyone can correct her. I don't know. I've tried. I have tried. I feel sorry for the babes. Y'all see any babes on those channels? Please try to help them. I seen one individual that just came on another channel and said, I'm no longer following Rhonda, but they're back on Rhonda's channel today. I just be hoping, you know, I don't think I even finished watching the video. One day, I just pray that something pricks her heart. You cannot be so stubborn. You know what? The natural man cannot receive the things of God because they're spiritually discerned. They're spiritually discerned. I'm just hoping that she's been just caught up in got some bad doctrine along the way, and truly is a believer and just is in error. It's very concerning. All right, you guys. I gotta go.